Elon Musk has once again stirred up the electric car world with intense rumors about the new Tesla Model C, expected to hit the market in 2025. Unlike previous models, the highlight of this new model is its promise to be a compact, affordable vehicle, with a speculated price tag of under $25,000. This bold move could completely transform the electric vehicle market, opening doors to a much wider audience. After all, until now, Tesla models were seen as sophisticated cars, but still expensive for most people. This new project isn't just about price. The Model C arrives with high expectations because it combines cutting-edge technologies with an extremely attractive value for money. Many experts point out that the car will be a game-changer for Tesla, not only because it expands the brand's reach, but also because it puts pressure on competitors like BYD, Hyundai, and even Volkswagen, which are investing in compact electric vehicles for the masses. If Elon Musk truly delivers on his promises, this model could change the way we view electric mobility. The Model C's design also draws attention. Inspired by bold lines, reminiscent of the Cybertruck's futuristic aesthetic, it features unique and distinctive elements. Among them, a mysterious magnetic coating has aroused great curiosity among the public and technology critics. After all, why opt for a magnetic finish instead of traditional paint or conventional wraps? This question hasn't yet been fully answered, but leaks suggest there's an innovative strategy behind this choice. According to unofficial information, this magnetic wrap may represent more than just aesthetics. It's a revolutionary idea that could completely change the way we think about vehicle finishes, maintenance, and even customization. Tesla hopes to use this feature to create an affordable product that's also highly customizable and easy to repair, reducing costs for both the company and the end consumer. The Model C is undoubtedly Tesla's boldest attempt yet at conquering the ultra-compact and efficient car segment. It arrives with a modern aerodynamic look, also drawing attention for its innovative construction. Its body is made of a special aluminum and titanium alloy, the same one used by SpaceX in rockets like Starship. This detail isn't just marketing. It ensures a perfect balance between lightness and strength, and further aligns Tesla products with the space universe that Musk so values. The Model C's structure is 35% lighter than the Model 3's, reducing its total weight from 2,075 to an impressive 1,068 pounds. This drastic weight reduction is one of the keys to the vehicle's efficiency. The structure's thickness of just 2.5 mm is directly inspired by the Starship rocket's panels, adapted for automotive use. In other words, this isn't just a futuristic design, but a true technological transfer from space to the streets. This lean construction combines with a drag coefficient of just 0.23, allowing the Model C to achieve up to 285 miles of range with a relatively modest 45 kWh battery. This figure is impressive because it shows that even without relying on gigantic and expensive batteries, the car can deliver efficiency and range that rival much more expensive models. This proves that Tesla's innovation lies in rethinking every detail of the vehicle to make it viable and competitive. Lightness doesn't mean fragility. On the contrary, the Model C's chassis offers 25% more torsional torque compared to the Model Y. This means greater structural rigidity, increased safety, and improved handling. The result is a compact car that not only saves energy, but also provides a firm, stable, and reliable driving experience. This balance is crucial to winning over both urban drivers and technology enthusiasts. Another striking aspect of the Model C is its lighting system. At the front and rear, the car features LED headlights and taillights with matrix technology. Each array features 1,500 micro-LEDs arranged in ultra-thin strips just 4 inches wide, capable of emitting up to 2,100 lumens. This brightness level represents a 60% increase over the Model Y's LEDs, demonstrating that Tesla hasn't skimped on innovation even in a car that promises to be cheaper. The headlights are particularly striking, forming a sleek 20-inch arc just below the hood line, with tapered tips that give the car an aggressive and sophisticated appearance. At the rear, the L-shaped taillights extend vertically for 6 inches on each side of the trunk lid, creating a luminous and technological silhouette. The result is a design that blends futurism with functionality, maintaining Tesla's signature visual signature. But the biggest difference isn't just aesthetic. This intelligent lighting system can change light patterns in just For 15 seconds, automatically adjusting the beam during curves or reducing its intensity to avoid blinding oncoming vehicles. This intelligence is aided by the car's own cameras, which identify fog, rain, or heavy traffic, ensuring 20% better visibility in these situations. This reinforces the idea that the Model C is a city car but prepared for any scenario. In addition to the natural aerodynamics of its design, the Model C features a detail that seems straight out of a science fiction film: retractable aerodynamic fins. These are two carbon fiber blades, 7 inches on each side, that automatically deploy when reaching 88 km/h, 55 mph. Their function is to redirect airflow around the front wheels, reducing drag by up to 9.5%. This feature is so effective that it can improve the drag coefficient from 0.23 to 0.21. Tests in over 200 wind tunnel simulations have proven that this solution provides up to 18 extra miles of range per charge. When speeds drop below 40 mph, 64 km/h, the fins retract discreetly, preserving the car's elegance in urban traffic. This feature reinforces Tesla's commitment to paying close attention to every detail to increase vehicle efficiency, something essential for compact models that rely on smaller batteries. The question many ask is, of all these futuristic features, which one stands out the most? For some, the aerospace-inspired bodywork is the standout. For others, the matrix lighting system is the most impressive feature. For those more focused on efficiency, the movable fins may be the design's true trump card. In any case, the sum of all these innovations makes the Model C a unique car, unlikely to go unnoticed on the streets. However, the real mystery surrounding the Model C isn't just its structure or efficiency, but rather its Cybertruck-inspired magnetic coating. Tesla treats this innovation almost as a secret, but it's already sparking intense speculation. After all, we're talking about a solution that could redefine not only aesthetics, but also the way we think about automotive maintenance. This magnetic coating, informally called magnetic wrap, represents more than just an aesthetic finish. It's designed to protect aerospace alloy bodies from scratches, minor parking lot dents, and even prolonged exposure to harsh urban conditions. In busy cities where minor accidents are almost inevitable, this solution can drastically reduce maintenance and paint costs. The idea is simple, yet ingenious. Instead of relying on traditional paint, each panel of the car is covered in ultralight polymer composites, which are attached to the frame using neodymium magnets. These magnets have a tensile force of about 10 pounds each, distributed across dozens of attachment points, ensuring the panel remains stable even at high speeds. Tesla claims that even at 150 mph, 240 km/h, the panels remain firmly in place, with no risk of displacement. This system offers a revolutionary practical advantage. In case of scratches or superficial damage, drivers can simply replace the panel in minutes. There's no longer a need to take the car to a body shop or spend thousands of dollars on paintwork. With a portable tool developed by Tesla itself, any user can remove and install a new panel in less than 10 minutes. The estimated cost for a replacement panel is less than $50. Beyond practicality, Tesla is also investing heavily in personalization. Initially, 25 trim variations will be offered, including solid, metallic, and even sunlight-reactive colors. There are options that change hue depending on the incidence of UV rays, as well as matte versions that reduce reflections by up to 30%. This aesthetic freedom makes the Model C a car that can adapt to each customer's style, almost like changing a smartphone case. Another innovative feature is the material's durability. According to Tesla, each panel can last up to 10 years or 120,000 miles, remaining intact and looking fresh. In comparison, conventional paint can lose its shine in just 3 or 4 years, requiring polishing or repainting. Vinyl wraps, while popular, fade in less than 5 years and cost between $2,000 and $4,000. In other words, the Model C eliminates recurring costs while still offering sustainability. Speaking of sustainability, magnetic panels have another advantage. They're recyclable. Unlike paint, which generates toxic waste during application and maintenance, these composites can be reused to manufacture new panels. Tesla estimates this method can reduce material waste associated with automotive refinishing by up to 60%. It's a way to align the car's futuristic vision with an increasingly pressing environmental agenda. But the project isn't limited to aesthetics or protection. Some optional panels will feature integrated solar cells, capable of generating enough power to add up to 5 miles of range per day. While this number may seem small, in an urban setting it can mean the difference between needing to charge the car daily or every 2 or 3 days. This integration is an example of how Tesla strives to extract maximum utility from every detail of the vehicle. Other panels will feature embedded sensors that communicate directly with the Model C's autonomous navigation system. These sensors will be able to detect very close obstacles, such as curbs or crosswalks, with accuracy of up to 5 centimeters. This will give the car even more refined spatial awareness, increasing safety in congested urban environments. The modular nature of magnetic panels also opens up a new market for accessories. It's already speculated that in the future, independent manufacturers may create their own variations of compatible panels, expanding customization options. Imagine swapping out the sides of your car for a unique design for an event or applying a special finish for travel. This transforms the vehicle into a customizable platform, similar to what happens in the world of smartphones. Looking at Tesla's track record, it's clear that this kind of innovation isn't random. The Cybertruck, for example, introduced the idea of large-scale modularity, allowing panels to be adapted for different uses. In the Model C, this philosophy has been refined and adapted to the urban environment, with lighter materials and smaller magnets. The idea now is to make accessible to the general public a concept that previously seemed restricted to enthusiasts or niche vehicles. One of the most talked about aspects of this system is its practicality in everyday life. For those who live in big cities, parking lot scratches or minor collisions in slow-moving traffic are common. The fact that a panel can be replaced in minutes without relying on repair shops or high costs can be a decisive factor in attracting buyers. It's an approach that solves real consumer pain points, not just a flashy aesthetic feature. From an economic perspective, this solution also helps Tesla keep the final car price affordable. Automotive painting is one of the most expensive and time-consuming processes on the production line, costing an average of $5,000 per vehicle. By replacing this step with magnetic panels, the company reduces costs, speeds up production, and even eliminates polluting steps. This is a clear example of how innovation can go hand in hand with efficiency, and affordability is precisely the Model C's greatest asset. Estimated at just $17,897, it competes directly with entry-level models from Chinese and Korean manufacturers such as the BYD Seagull and the Hyundai Ioniq 2. However, Tesla is betting that its futuristic design, combined with exclusive features like the magnetic coating and aerodynamic fins, will be enough to stand out from the competition. Another impressive factor is the project's scalability. During an investor conference, Elon Musk announced that Model C production should begin in mid-2025, possibly as early as June. The initial goal is to deliver 50,000 units in the first year, with plans to reach 2 million cars produced annually by 2030. This is an ambitious growth that will require efficiency never before seen in the automotive industry. To achieve this goal, Tesla plans to use even more advanced automation processes at its Gigafactory in Texas. Currently, the factory produces about 1,000 Model Ys per week, but will be adapted to include the Model C. The difference is that autonomous robots will perform up to 80% of the assembly, reducing labor costs by 30% and accelerating the production rate of each vehicle. The company is betting on the concept of unboxed manufacturing, an approach that eliminates traditional structures and reorganizes production lines to increase agility. With this method, the assembly time for each car can be reduced from 12 to less than 8 hours. This leap in efficiency will be crucial to ensuring the Model C can be mass-produced without compromising its low-cost proposition. The magnetic coating will also have its own dedicated production line. Pressing machines will be capable of producing 500 panel kits per day, with the magnets installed in just 10 seconds. This agility will allow Tesla to maintain its target of 50,000 cars per year from the outset. Each vehicle will leave the factory with an extra panel kit for immediate replacement. Reusing materials will also be a central part of the strategy. Discarded Cybertruck panels, for example, will be recycled and adapted to create the Model C's roofs. This reduces costs and strengthens the company's sustainability strategy, something increasingly valued by consumers and investors. Elon Musk makes it clear that it's not just about selling cars, but about proposing a new way of thinking about mobility. Perhaps most surprising is how all this efficiency allows the Model C to offer premium car features at an entry-level price. While competitors offer only the basics, Tesla relies on high-end features like its aerospace-grade body, matrix headlights, and advanced aerodynamics. This creates a contrast that could seduce consumers who, until now, viewed affordable electric cars as simple, no-frills products. From a strategic perspective, Musk aims to reduce the final production cost to around $12,000 per unit. This represents almost half the price of the Model 3, which averages around $23,000. This drastic reduction will only be possible thanks to automation, material recycling, and most importantly, the replacement of traditional paint with a magnetic panel system. Another element that reinforces the Model C's potential is the battery choice. Tesla is expected to equip the car with next-generation LFP, lithium iron phosphate cells, known for their durability and low cost. These batteries have an estimated lifespan of 5,000 charge cycles, which could represent over 1 million miles driven. This means the Model C can be used for over a decade without significant loss of performance, drastically reducing maintenance costs over time. The 285-mile range with just 45 kWh is a milestone for the industry, as many competitors rely on larger batteries to achieve similar results. The lightweight structure and refined aerodynamics make all the difference here. For consumers, this translates into less time connected to chargers and more time enjoying the car. And for Tesla, it means lower production costs and more cars ready to meet global demand. Another important aspect is the charging system. The Model C will be compatible with ultra-fast charging of up to 250 kWh, allowing the battery to be recharged to 80% in about 18 minutes. This puts the car on par with much more expensive models, such as the Porsche Taycan and the Model S itself. The difference is that here this benefit will be available in a car under $20,000, democratizing access to technologies previously restricted to the elite. Additionally, there are plans to integrate the Model C into the fourth-generation supercharger network, which is beginning to roll out in the United States and Europe. These new chargers can serve up to 4 vehicles simultaneously, with intelligent power balancing. This means fewer lines at charging stations and more convenience for drivers. Tesla understands that the user experience goes far beyond the car itself. It also depends on the supporting infrastructure. Speaking of experience, the Model C's interior promises to be minimalist, but without sacrificing functionality. The dashboard will be dominated by a 12-inch screen, slightly smaller than the Model 3's, but equally intuitive and connected to the Tesla OS system. The car will feature full smartphone integration via Bluetooth 6.0, allowing the phone itself to function as a digital key. Additionally, there will be native support for virtual assistants such as Alexa and Google Assistant.